everybody. Go ahead and find your seats. I love it. I hate interrupting people, but I love that I have to interrupt you guys because you've connected with somebody. That's really important to us here. So I'm glad that you met somebody. Guys, after the service, maybe on the way out as you're getting some coffee or something, you can continue the conversation. The idea of this is to help you maybe develop a friendship. Maybe there's somebody, maybe a little bit in the story of change, you resonate with that, and maybe there's somebody that God actually wants you to continue the journey with. So just use this as a springboard after the service to connect with more people. Go a little bit deeper. You know, as we think about change, I wish I could be part of all the stories. I'm sure there were some really amazing stories as you guys talked about that. But one thing that I've seen is that there's always turbulence. You know, there's things that we don't know, there's unknowns, and it's almost like being on a boat. I don't know how many of you get seasick, but if you get seasick, it's one of those things where there's just constant movement, you haven't gotten settled, and you get what they call your sea legs after a while, but at first it's just constant moving. Or maybe if you don't like being in a car and you're going around the mountains and you're just going on windy roads, they always tell you, find a point in the distance and get your eyes set on that. That helps. When we go through transition and changes, it's helpful to have a larger vision, to understand what our purpose is. And one of the really powerful things about what we believe as followers of Christ, as people who are exploring and being on this journey to understand who God is, he says that we have purpose. He's created us inherently with purpose. Today is a really good day because we're doing a class, actually class 101, 201, and 301, and it's all about the purpose that God has made us for. So, guys, I encourage you, this is a great time, if you haven't been to one of those classes, to jump in, because this is a great way as we go through transition, which is going to be exciting, but there's going to be some unknowns and some turns that we don't expect. It's going to be awesome, guys. I'm so excited about it. But it's a great way to go through with a larger purpose in mind. So today, after the 11 a.m. service, it's going to be at 12:30. We'll have lunch for you right here, and we have class 101, which is discovering what your church family is all about. And I'll be there with some other teachers, incredible teachers. We have class 201, discovering what your spiritual disciplines are. How do you grow in a spiritual way? And I know that we want to know how to become greater in spiritual health. That's a great way to do it. And class 301 is understanding how specifically God has shaped you for your future, for your purpose here on earth. So guys, these are great classes. We have incredible teachers who are going to be there. We have lunch at 12:30, and you can join afterwards for the class. So if you're going to be here, I will see you there, and I'm excited for you. Now today, guys, I'm so excited about what is taking place, but I'm going to let Pastor Rick, if you haven't heard, he's going to share with what's going on. If you've heard a little bit of what's going on, he's going to go deeper with some questions and answers. So with no further ado, you can go ahead and just turn your attention to what's going on. We're going to jump in together with Pastor Rick and the rest of Saddleback.